Good morning. So it is Ketchikan day. So we are in Port at Ketchikan. Rowan and I went to Cabanas this morning. Ashton's having a bit of room service. That's his second favorite part about cruising. I got some key lime pie from room service. It was pretty good. Let's see. So today we are doing a crab exploration and feast. So that will be exciting and filling. So yeah, it's gonna, just be that, and then we might check out a couple of the stores in Ketchikan because it's super close to the port. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. We're gonna be taking you along. So let's go.
Last year, what our weather overall is. You can see the water's a nice green shade right now. This is because it's been a very sunny month here in Ketchikan. That's been a big algae bloom here. That's that algae that's coloring the water green right now. Also, you can see a lot of fish that are jumping out of the water here on our shore. This is the pink salmon that's running up the inlet right now. Actually, the largest return with the pink salmon is to get those mussels trained for jumping upstream. Other people think it's just because they're excited. There you can see that great building with the rusted red roof. That's an old salmon cannery there. Those salmon canneries were the main industry here in Ketchikan for about 50 years. We used to have 13 canneries around here. Today we only have 3 of them. Coming up on the left of that is that white building with the green roof. That's a hydroelectric power plant. That harvests the waters. It goes down the side of the mountain in here to generate our power. That's how we get all of our power here in Ketchikan. It's from hydroelectric. So we have 30 plants like that around the island here. Also some hiking trails come from that power plant, so you can hike up to the lake that flows into it. See that trail that goes from there all the way over the mountains into downtown Ketchikan. That's a multi-day long hike on the traverse. We actually have some of our employees that went out together last night to do that hike, so they camped overnight on the trail. As we pass by the cannery here, we're going to slow down a bit. So we're slowing down here. You're welcome to join me out on the back deck of the boat. If you'd like to come outside and take some pictures here. If you'd like to come outside, you can do that now.
What if he said, help him jump into the water?
Oh, yeah.
Jump off a bridge.
Oh, bad.
That buoy on the water there, that marks where our crab trap is. So we're going to be pulling that up here. We're catching the Dungeness crab here. The same sort of crab that we have in the mill and get extra large.
I'm an expert.
Some of the best shell ratio, some of the sweetest meat of any crab you can have. Those are some of the best you can eat. Actually, you go through more of those here at the George Inlet Lodge than anybody else. We go through about 400 to 800 pounds of crab here every day.
That'll be enough for you.
Those can be found all along the west coast of North America, so all the way from Alaska down to Mexico. All the ones we serve here at the restaurant are caught in Southeast Alaska, about 30 miles away from here. Pulling this line here, and then pull it into that bucket. We've only got about 120 feet of line left to go here. Get in the bucket there.
Oh, sorry, get in the bucket. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So it drops off very quickly from the shore here. But out in the middle of that inlet we were just on, so you can see out in the middle there, it actually gets down to about 1,300 feet deep. So there's plenty of room for the humpback whales and for the orcas when those come up through here. See it coming up now.
Oh, look, there's one. Two. We got a runner.
Yeah, but
One of
a
our
crab like
best crab pots.
a crab like
I'll get it out of the trap for you.
Don't touch.
oh yeah, crabs are poisonous, right?
No.
Oh.
Crabs are super poisonous.
But they'll bite you.
Alright, so this one is actually,
They don't bite, they
it was in the middle of crawling out of our trap as we pulled it up here.
Oh, poor guy.
I see about
Why don't you click down there so
I see.
others can see?
There we go.
wow. That's you feel bad.
Alright, so this one here is a male crab. And you can tell it's a male by that marking on his belly there. As well as the males have that long thin marking on their belly. It
Yeah, you'll
does.
still be able to see. The others can't see.
So you use these big claws up front to grab onto their food and they tear it up into little pieces. Then underneath those plates on their face there, they have some tiny little arms under there. They can use those little arms to bring those pieces of food inside their mouths so they can eat them. And you can see these have these hairs around their face there. Those are actually sensory hairs, so they can taste through those. You can also feel vibrations in the water through those, that's for like the hearing.
That's a good body, you
If you
know.
like the crab, you can do that here. So you can grab on the claws up here.
Yeah, it's not a good vegetarian.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Right. Yeah, we only catch the male crabs breeding here. This is another boy crab.
So wait, why do we go like eating fish like female
Grab on
crabs?
the claws up here.
Because they need them to make more.
Oh.
So they only eat the males. Just like you're not allowed to shoot a female deer.
Okay.
You can also hold it by grabbing onto the belly there.
So,
So like you know what I mean, a male too, you know, make the female.
Yeah, they do, but there's probably more.
You can grab on the bottom there. They can
Are you overwhelmed, Ash?
to cut the skin, but they can't break the bone. But it will hurt you if they pinch you. So you can pet the fur around the face there. It's very soft.
oh, that's
How's it feel?
when the feet come in, it like locked on to here and here.
You try petting it there. It's very soft.
I want to. Right, okay.
I'm on Sarah cats.
They're very cuddly crabs.
Yes.
Watch your pants.
I'm a wimp.
If you turn them upside down like this, sort of knocks them out, so it sort of puts them to sleep.
You almost pinched you.
So you see we've got this bag of bait here, so we've got some salmon in there right now. So those crabs will crawl into these shrimps on the side. That latch opens up to let them in, and then it closes so they can't get back out again.
Wait, look, it's actually stuck.
Thank you.
What if you flip it over again?
Then they'll wake back up again.
Let's see how fast.
Daredevil.
You can grab on the claws up here.
I don't know. I feel bad. Feel guilty. We
Just don't think about it too much.
You can see that one's
I
actually
guess.
missing one of its legs there. So they can actually regrow all of their legs. And they can pop them off as well. They can actually dissolve the joints.
I can make my hip
fall off instantly.
because I do.
So if a predator grabs onto their legs, they can just pop those legs off and run away.
Nice.
They can regrow them later on.
Wait, it just
Nobody else like to try holding the crab for themselves?
No.
Somebody that didn't.
Nah, I can be trusted with a crab.
You don't want to hold it?
Oh, I can be trusted.
Oh.
I probably accidentally, stop it. We have a bad time.
I'm wet.
Oh, of course you will. See? I could probably go and do that.
Oh, we ran the trash.
Oh, that poor thing.
Aw. This guy's like, it's been a rough day.
Probably the most awkward place he could have been.
Okay. Oh, look, he's in a chair. Now he's king.
I bought some crepes too.
It's just because it's up above the water right now. They don't like to move around much while they're out of the water.
Mr. Krabs.
Oh, he's going to eat him, so I guess be mean to him.
I think they released these ones back. Hold on.
We're here serving folks that delicious Dungeness crabs that we got shipped in fresh from Idaho for you folks today.
What? Throw in your table. Head that way.
Where's that?
Our steak here is local crab. It's from Petersburg, which is only about 30 miles from here. So all fresh, all local. However, our employees are not locally sourced. We outsource those. My name's Liz. I come here, folks from Wyoming. We got Dave in the back from Hawaii. And then we have Nate from Pennsylvania. I was gonna say Philly. Alright. I'm so proud of myself. I usually work in the gift shop, so I kind of get a little biased for that. Woo! Alright, before we get started, I have a few things to come out for you folks. We have a couple of TV screens around the room. Our first video is called Fish Trap Day. It's about fishing in Alaska for a mistake. I like to talk to you on the boat. Does anybody remember what year that was?
1750 or 1959.
When was my mom born?
Staying, you know what they say, save the best for last. That's Hawaii, but we were close. The second video I have for you folks today is called King Crab Day. It is sort of like Deadliest Catch, where our brave Alaska men got in the middle of December, battling 40 to 50 foot waves, ice all over the deck, and freezing temperatures just to get that king crab. Not to be confused with the Clarkson Pier, Dungeness, because we're having it. Super easy to go. You got beautiful sunny days like this. And it's so easier. I mean, you guys do this, so you can't be too bored, right? Alright, and then real estate pleasure, we have Mr. Hobo Jim. He is our state validator. He's from Anchorage, Alaska. We do have the pleasure of listening to him about 11 hours a day, 7 days a week for 6 months. So if you come to love him just as near and dear as we do, he's over there at the top. Once you can make that video, I would really appreciate it. Alright, so got your lovely associate and take a gift shop for our information. And then we also find these awesome hats and t-shirts that say I have crabs with George Inlet Lodge. Alright, in that way, show me who's ever had Dungeness crab before. A few people. Alright, I got a couple tips and tricks to show you folks the quickest, easiest way to get this crab today, alright? This is a two-handed drop, so I'm going to put the microphone down so you guys keep the volume down for me. I will yell extra loud. Alright, you guys are going to start out with half of a crab day, so it'll have 2 more legs on it than this. Once you get it, you want to grip it right here at the top, and you want to pull those legs apart just like that. We're going to start with the leg today. Once you get the leg, you're going to look on the side here, and you're going to look for a little piece that just kind of sticks out on the top up here. Once you guys find that little piece, you just want to grab it. I've got an extra leg on it. You just want to grab it and then just peel off that outer shell. So you expose what we like to call the Alaskan lollipop. This is the bottom of the crab. It's the sweetest part. You can eat it like that. You can dip it in your butter. Or if you like to pile your meat and save it for the end, it comes off in one beautiful chunk of meat. Just like that, alright? After that, you want to break apart each section just like that. Alright?
I'll be watching. Attention. I'm not doing it for you.
But this part, you guys want to take your forks and you're going to look for a little white triangle right there on that piece. Just a little white spot. Once you guys locate that, you're going to take your handy dandy forks right here. You're going to insert one prong just like that. And then sort of like opening an envelope, you're just going to hold on to this firmly and pull up. Get those shells everywhere. I'm going to make Nate vacuum later, so do not worry about the mess, okay guys? I'm going to go find something else to do this easily. And get this beautiful piece of meat out. She come out like that for you every time. That beautiful little fillet, alright? How many folks ever been to a fancy seafood restaurant before? Yeah. You know those little tiny forks they give you so you get all the little nooks and crannies? Welcome to Alaska, we don't have those. So you're going to use the end of that leg right there. That little pointy piece is perfect, especially for this knuckle right here. Just take it, insert it, and pull out all that extra meat, alright? Some of it may go onto his got you. The only new piece we're gonna have is the claw itself. You're gonna have your stationary bit down here, and then you're gonna have the pincher part. As soon as you're done playing with that, just take it, bend it back, and pull it out. That loosens up all the meat here, so hopefully you guys can get it out in one go. Alright, when you guys get these, they're gonna be steaming hot and full of juice. When you pull that out, all that juice is gonna come out. When you do this part, you're gonna want to leave your crab cracker flat like that. If you turn it sideways, it turns into a squirt gun. So if you guys squirt yourself in the eye with it, I warn you, alright? With that, it's gonna get a good little crack. Break it open a little bit. A little rusty. I'm moving to the gift shop. I'm gonna do this 3 times.
So yeah, you look for.
All right, we are at our lunch. So they started off with a salad, no dressing. And then now we're getting into the indigenous crab. Yeah. Look at that perplexed look. Here we go. All right, good evening. So we had a great day in Ketchikan. So you guys got to saw quite a bit. So we did see, and I didn't get this on camera, just because it was so, sorry, I had to move, my watch was doing something weird. We were so far from the shore, and this camera doesn't really have a zoom. So I will be upgrading my camera now that I've experience, and I know that this one's not the greatest for what I need for every day, but this would be great for close-up and water adventures, but not really for like scenery and stuff. So, but we saw 2 bear cubs on the shore, and they were playing and going through the water. We couldn't see Mom. I'm sure she was nearby somewhere, but and it looked so tiny. It's kind of like little, dogs over there. So I think they were probably pretty young, but it was cute. Definitely suggest bringing binoculars if you are doing the Alaska cruise, especially. But if you do have another cruise that goes somewhere with like scenic wildlife, definitely bring binoculars. They can't get as close as you kind of think in your head, or that you're hoping in your head. So just know that. But then we also saw a big eagle's nest, kind of the same thing. It's so far, off the water that I really couldn't show you guys on the camera. But I can try to insert some pictures for you. So that was pretty cool. We didn't actually see any eagles today in Ketchikan, which was surprising. So we only saw a couple of, I would say a handful of eagles in Juneau. So it was kind of interesting. I really thought we would see them all over the place, and I'd really get some great pictures for my mom, but I didn't. So sorry, Mom. And then after that, you guys saw where they pulled in one of the traps, the catchers for the crabs, and Ashton got to help reel in the rope, which she was super excited to do. And then he got to hold a crab, and I got to pet their little fur they have underneath their necks. And then they got put back into the trap and back into the water because they both were males. So, and then we learned so much interesting information about crabbing and eagles and Ketchikan. They did a really good job of explaining a lot of different things about that area, so it wasn't just focused on crabs, which was pretty cool. We even talked about whales. So then we went back to their kind of lodge area, and they gave us some great information and history about the lodge. And we had our crab feast. Sorry, crabs. They gave a salad, which was kind of weird. It didn't have any dressing. They wouldn't give you any dressing. I don't know. That was weird. So I ate the oranges out of it, but I don't want to eat just plain salad. And then pop, water, lemonade were all included, in one alcoholic beverage could be included too, which they had a few different wines, and then an ale. And then if you wanted an additional beer or wine after that, it was $8. So we, well, obviously the kids did pop, and so did I. So. And then we went to town. They had a contest for stacking of shells. We did not win because you were allowed to be clever. There wasn't really rules with it. So some people were putting the shell bowl on top of glasses to make it a bigger tower. So you know, clever. Clever girl. So we did not win that, but that's okay. I think all they did was get their picture taken and it was put on the wall, so it wasn't like you were winning anything, you know, major. Sorry. The toilets and the cruises are extremely loud, so you probably just heard Rowan flushing. But yeah, it was yummy. They give you the melted butter. They teach you kind of how to do the cracking of the shell, which I showed. Sorry, I did that on my phone, and Rowan's big head, I was zoomed in and Rowan's big head kept getting into frame. So, sorry, I'll see a lot of Rowan's head in that one. But it was great. They showed us, you know, some let me try that again. Tricks and tips to doing it. And it was yummy. And then there was a really good blueberry cheesecake at the end. So after we got back to the ship, we didn't do anything in town. I think it's hard when you go on these longer excursions and coming back to want to like go into the shop. You just kind of want to get back on ship and, you know, get back to relaxing. So we didn't go into any of the shops. So just keep that in mind. And then what did we do? Ashton and I went swimming. He did go down the slide. He said it wasn't fast. I've heard other people say it's fast, so I don't know if that's just him. And then I came back and got around, and Rowan and I went and saw the magician comedian, which is John Armstrong, I believe his name is. Yes, John Armstrong. He was on Penn and Teller, you know, Try to Fool Me, and he did. So he was pretty good, and he was funny. He has this bit with a tiny plunger, which you'll have to, you know, look into. Here's his the tiny plunger's autograph and like the card and his website. There was some good audience participation. Just a PSA. You're on a Disney cruise. Kids are gonna get into things like comedians and magicians. It was an adult-only show. So if a kid is getting really into it, maybe yelling things, and they're not trying to be like mean or hurtful, like deal with it. Like a woman shushed Rowan during the show, and it was just like, really? He wasn't like, I don't know, she thought he was just trying to like heckle the performer, which he was not doing. So I don't know what her deal was, but that annoyed me. And then like another old lady was mean to this little boy walking out of the theater. It's like, maybe they're just at their kid max. But it's like you're on a Disney cruise. Like, there's a lot of stuff for adults and a lot of ways to get away from kids, but you're gonna have to deal with some kids. And if you can't do that, don't go on a Disney cruise. So that's just my PSA now for today. What did we do after that? And then we went and did a fun magic shots out on the pool deck. I'm really trying to get use of my, you know, $200 and something photo package. And then Rowan had some fries because he loves the fries on deck. So then we're gonna go get pictures with Chip and Dale here in a couple of minutes, and then that will lead us to dinner. Any thoughts on the day so far, Rowan?
Really good day.
Good day. Look at our towel animal. You guys are seeing him early today. So cute, and look, these little chocolates for his eyeballs. Very cute. We also got our information for disembarkation. So something declaration card, and then we prepaid our gratuities. So you can choose to prepay the gratuities before you come on board, and then you put those little green strips inside these envelopes, and then you can add, of course, additional tips. So I think we're going to add additional to our head server, Dee Dee. He's amazing. And probably Lulu, our assistant server. Well, actually, I'll have to look into that. I think they call her the server. She's great as well. So I want to make sure I give them a little extra, and I have an extra chocolate Mickey head. So I'm going to probably give that to Lulu because I think she would probably get the biggest kick out of it and be the most grateful for it. So we'll deal with all that stuff tomorrow. Boo. But I am excited to go home and see my animals and miss them. It's been a long journey, but it's been so great, and I'm so thankful that I was able to get the time from work to do this and experience this with my boys, because they are going to be out of the house before long. Not going on vacations with Mom anymore, so want to get that time in while we can. All right, well, let's go get our pictures done with Chip and Dale, and then dinner. So I will show you guys dinner. And it's at Triton's tonight, and it's the like fancy. I don't think it's like necessarily Alaska menu, but it's got like the lobster and stuff like that. So we shall see. All right, see you in a bit.
I'm killing the soaker. Yes.
Sorry, there's a bit of a glare.
I didn't see this table yesterday.
Here's the kids menu.
Whatever.
All right, I got the aged prosciutto. That's some parm and some roasted garlic. Rowan got the shrimpies. Ashton got the braised oxtail soup. Which Rowan and I got that too. He just didn't get an appetizer. How's your soup so far? I figured you'd like it.
Good soup.
Good soup. How's your shrimpies?
Good.
I'm sure this is good. Like, I don't think this could be wrong.
Hello guys, my mom's in the bathroom, so I'll be doing the food portion. I got a lobster on top of a steak and a potato. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the order. Rowan got some chicken. I gave him my vegetables. Said vegetables are for losers.
Like you.
Rowan got the chicken, some vegetables. He got some cheese on it. Got some noodles, bread, sauce. My mom also got the chicken. And yeah, so that's what we got. Bye.
All right, dessert. We got the creme brulee and strawberry bread pudding. Both are good. Like, this is a good creme brulee today. The first time we had it, not so good. All right. So dinner is done. We got our pictures on with Chip and Dale. So dinner tonight was good. My appetizer I liked. Rowan didn't complain about his, so I guess that was good. Ashton didn't really like the oxtail soup. It's a little bit like salty in a way, but I liked it, and so did Ron. Ashton really liked his lobster and steak, and Dee Dee is just so fantastic. He did exactly what Ashton wanted him to do. I kind of thought they would just bring the steak dinner and the lobster dinner, and then he would just have to put it together himself. But looks like Dee Dee did all that, and Ashton recorded the entree, so maybe when I do the editing I see that was not what happened, but I'm pretty sure it was. And probably deshelled it for him too, which he hates removing it from the shell, so he was happy about that. Our desserts were good. The creme brulee was actually set perfectly this time, so that was great. And then I really liked that strawberry bread pudding, but I really like bread pudding, evidently. So, but yeah, Rowan liked the desserts, eh?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, so full. I think this is kind of one of the first, or maybe the second dinners I'm walking away from feeling like, whoa, I'm full.
Oh, food coma now.
Food comas, yeah. But I had bread and pasta tonight, so that's probably part of it. Oh, I am struggling. Like, part of me just wants to go to bed now, but I think I'm gonna go do music trivia. So, fill out my drink. Alright, I think we're gonna call it an end for the night here.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, ask any questions that you may have. I'll have in the description the proper name and the excursion number for the excursion that was from today. And now we will go into our resource, so if you're not interested in today's resource, you can head out now. But please do those things so you can see tomorrow's video, which is an at sea day.
I can just...
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I want to say something. Spell #updog. Do it. The world needs it.
Good night. Bye-bye.
No, go and kill the whole world. Not.
All right, today's resource is going to be the National Cancer Institute, and November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. So they offer a step-by-step quit smoking guide, as well as other smoking resources. You can get more information on that at smokefree.gov, and I'll also include the link in the description down below. All right, well, please let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.